Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I am walking again. This is my first class teaching by myself in like almost 2 months. I'm really excited. I practiced it beforehand, so I know I'm ready to go. I'm a little slower and not as in shape as I was before, but I'm working towards it. I'm still going to do as much demonstrating as I can. Also, my name is Bobbie, by the way, if you haven't been to the channel before. Today's class is my Energizing Vinyasa flow, Libra style. In honor of Libra season starting. My last Libra class of this series this week. So, if you have two blocks, you can use 2 blocks if you have tighter hamstrings to make the ground a little closer to you. Otherwise, you don't necessarily need them. And if you don't have blocks and you still have tight hamstrings, you can grab a book like about this size, or 2 books. Or you can just grab a couple pillows, a couple blankets. I'm using a blanket to pad my knees. If you have sensitive knees, I had sensitive knees before I had my knee injury, so and I would also grab a towel. You can use it as a prop in one of our shoulder stretches later on, but also I did this class, like I said, I did this class right before this, and it is a warm one. So you will be sweaty. We're working on arm balances. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to get started in child's pose. So you can bring the big toes to touch first of all, and you can have the knees together or wide, whatever feels best in your body. I'm doing together today because it stretches out the lower back more, and Libra, the body parts associated with Libra are the kidneys and the lower back, so I like to get that little back stretch in. You can bring the arms out in front of you, or I recommend bringing them down by the sides, just to give the shoulders a little break, because we are going to be doing a lot on our arms today, a lot of shoulder work. So bring the forehead to the earth, and if it's hard to bring the forehead to the earth, you can bring a prop underneath the head, maybe a block, pillow, blanket, whatever you need. Let the eyes close, let the face relax, and begin to slow down the breath right away. I'm just going to sit up so I'm not talking into the floor. Maybe even take a few exhales out through the mouth, sighing out any tension. With every inhale, feel the belly rise, the middle ribs, upper ribs, all the way up into the collarbone until you can't inhale anymore. And then exhale, feel the upper ribs lower, middle ribs, and then the belly pull in towards the spine at the bottom of the exhale. And keep taking deep, even breaths, just like this. Really focusing all of your awareness and attention on the breath. Letting go of what happened before you came to your mat today. And letting go of anything that might happen after. Be present. Something that's really challenging for a lot of people, including me, which is why I made a little permanent reminder in my thighs for myself. Take a few more deep breaths here. Diplomatic one, balance you are. May this will take you far. Harmony is always your goal. High ambition of balancing your soul. Balance of justice, judging the souls. Loving all the things of beauty. With the others, you involve yourself deeply. And if a problem is at hand, you prefer the means of reason and mind. The balance of justice is judging the souls. Good and bad, light and dark, With balance is lit your spark. But you, O balanced one, take care. Not everything's about fair and square. With the balance of justice and judged the souls. I know it pains, but decisions required many times. But once you become your shadow inside, oh, see how see how the heavens open wide. Balance, balance of justice, you're judging the souls. That was a poem I found called a Libra poem online. I couldn't find out who it was by, so sorry I can't give you credit, but I really liked that. A little bit more about Libra before we start flowing. So, if you couldn't tell already, Libra is all about balance, finding balance, and the symbol of Libra is the scales of justice. So, think that those scales is like one thing on each side that's like this. And yeah, the planet associated with this sign is Venus, also known as the planet of beauty and love. The element of this associated with Libra is air. So I decided to do a lot of bird name. All the arm balances that we're doing have bird names. Body parts, like I said earlier, the body parts is associated with our lower back and kidneys. So we're doing a lot of stretching that area out too. And its quality is cardinal. Cardinal signs happen at the beginning of every season, and they're the leaders and idea people of the zodiac. Colors associated with this sign are pastels. I wore all pastels this week for my classes. And the mantra for today or this week is I relate. Some keywords to think of when you think of Libra are tactful, social, harmony, charming, lovable, fair, sincere, romantic, partnership, equality, and balance. So let's take a few more deep breaths in our child's pose. Feeling connected to the earth, more centered in, grounded, or maybe even a little light and floaty. Then on an inhale, lift up the gaze, reach the arms out in front of you, and walk the hands over to the right side. Reach that left sit bone back towards the left heel. Spin the left shoulder down slightly. You can lower the head back down as well. Breathe into the left side body. Maybe left hand stacks on top of right. On an inhale, walk the hands back through center and over to the left side. Maybe stack right hand on top of left this time. Lower the head back down and spin the right shoulder downward. Breathe into the right side body as you reach that right sit bone back towards the right heel. Inhale to bring the arms back out to center. Bring the palms to touch out in front of you. Lower the head down and then bring the hands to the nape of the neck. Maybe walking the elbows in a little closer to one another and a little further out to deepen the stretch. Melt the heart downward. Feel that stretch in the triceps and the shoulders. And really send your breath into those areas that you're feeling sensation. And release the arms back out in front of you. Walk the hands in. Come to sit up on the heels. And we'll stretch out the wrists a little bit. We're going to be on our hands a lot today. So we really want to stretch out the wrists. So start by making fists and doing circles in one direction. And then switching to the other direction. And then interlace the hands, do a little circles with the hands, then try to go the other way. And then do this like wavy thing with the arms, and then switch directions again. And then switch the interlace to the hands. Do circles once again, one direction, and then the other direction. Wavy thing, other way. And then from here, come to hands and knees. Bring the knees right underneath the hips, hands right underneath the shoulders. Then we're going to spin the palms backwards. And we're going to move through cat and cow like this. Keep the fingers spreading nice and wide. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips, let the belly sink. As you exhale, round the spine, lift down towards the thighs. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, extend, find your cow pose. Exhale, round. One last time with the hands in this position. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips. Exhale, round the spine. Then from here, spin the palms forward. And then let's do the right hand. Flip the palm up and point the fingers back towards your knees. Then lower the hand back down. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Move through 3 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round the spine. Bring the right hand forward and switch. So flip the left palm upward. Fingertips point back towards you. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Flip the left palm over. And then from here, we're going to reach the right toes back behind us, about hip height. Flex the toes. Make sure the hips are nice and square so toes are pointing straight down. Pull that belly button in and inhale the left arm out in front of you. As you exhale, round the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale to extend. Exhale, round. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm already. Inhale, extend. Bend the knee. Kick that sole of the foot up towards the sky. Stay right here or reach back with your left hand for the right foot or ankle. Kick that foot into the hand. Lift the heart. Tiger pose. Breathe. Exhale, lower everything back down. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, spread it underneath, coming onto the left shoulder, left side of the face. Right hand can stay right here. Reach out long in front of you or wrap behind the low back. Breathe here. Exhale, release that right hand back in front of the face if it's not there already. Inhale, plant the palm, reach the left arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale the left leg back behind you. Toes point down, belly pulls in. Right arm lifts on an inhale. Exhale, curl everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curl. Inhale to extend. Bend the left knee, kick the left foot up. Either stay here or reach back for your foot or ankle with the right hand. Kick the foot into the hand, lift the heart, breathe. Exhale, lower. Everything down. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread it underneath. Landing on the right shoulder, right side of the face, gently. Left hand can stay right here or reach out long, or wrap behind the low back. Breathe into the belly. Bring your left hand back in front of the face if it wasn't there already. Press into the palm and inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower down. And then from here, keep the hips up nice and high, but begin to walk the hands out in front of you, melting the heart towards the earth. Anahatasana, heart melting pose, or puppy pose. Engage the abdomen to help protect the low back. And you don't have to have your chest and chin on the earth. You can just have the forehead on the earth, or maybe even bring a prop underneath you. Inhale, slide the heart through. Shoulders land right over the elbows. Press into the forearms. Lift the heart. Press into the tops of the feet. Sphinx pose. You can stay right here. Maybe bend the back knee, right knee, and reach back for your right foot with the right hand. Try to square the shoulders off back to the top of the mat. Stay here. Maybe press into the left palm. Exhale. Release everything back down and switch sides. Press into the right palm. Bend the left knee. Reach back for the left foot with the left hand. Square the shoulders off. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Press into the right palm. Exhale, lower. And then bring the hands by the low ribs. Squeeze the elbows up and in. Press into the tops of the feet. On an inhale, lift the head, heart, maybe the hands, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, maybe press into the palms this time to lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower. One last time, inhale, lift, pressing all the way up into your full cobra. Shoulder blades roll down the back, elbows squeeze in. Exhale, lower. Bring the arms out wide and up onto the hands, up onto the fingertips. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, dip the left shoulder down, look over the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right shoulder down, look over the left. Inhale, lift up through center. Exhale, lower everything down. Hands come by the low ribs. Squeeze everything in towards the midline. Either move through your child's pose to your down dog, or tuck the toes. Really squeeze everything in. And inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to pedal up the feet a little bit. Maybe sway the hips. And find stillness for a moment. Lift the hips up nice and high. Really press into the palms and spread the fingers nice and wide. Pull the belly in. Look up towards the navel. If you feel like your spine is rounding forward, you can bring a deep bend into the knees so you find a nice long spine. Then bend the knees, look forward. Step the feet to the top of your mat. Feet land right underneath the hips and parallel. Let the body hang over the legs. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you need. They don't have to be perfectly straight. In fact, if you do bring a bend into your knees, you'll stretch out the lower back a little more. Take a few deep breaths here, maybe finding a little movement. If you've clasped opposite elbows, release the arms down. Bring a deep bend into the knees, everyone, and slowly, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades roll down the back, palms spin open, head lifts up last. Tadasana, mountain pose. And then from here, begin to flow. Just gonna check time. All right. I'm gonna move my blanket off to the side because we're not gonna be doing too much on the knees today because I was a little afraid to start doing stuff right away on the knees, which is why I wanted to do more balancing on the arms. So let's start by grounding through the right foot. Lift those right toes up and then spread them nice and wide and then lower them down one at a time. So you have that nice base to stand on. And you're going to cross left ankle over right thigh. Bend into the knee, bring hands to heart center, stretch into the hip. Try to keep that heart lifted. On an inhale, stand up and bring that left knee with you. Maybe kick it out straight. Sit standing up nice and tall. Pull the belly button in. Inhale here. As you exhale, tilt the body forward. Kick that left foot back. Warrior 3. Hands can stay at heart center. Woo. Find your drishti out in front of you or on the ground. Or you can bring them to airplane arms. Or out in front of you. I'm going to cheat and use the wall. Exhale, lower the hands down. Lift the left foot up nice and high. Standing splits. Breathe here. And then plant the palms. Come up onto the right toes. Begin to bend the right knee. And we're going to do a little hop switch here. So bend the right knee, hop, and then switch legs, landing on the left. Right leg lifted. So you should step a little further back the mat. And we'll do that one more time, landing in our 3-legged dog with the left leg lifted. So come up onto the left toes, hop, switch, 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles here in both directions. And then straighten that back leg, square off the hips, take an inhale. As you exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists, pull everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, cross it under your left knee, right tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Do that 2 more times each way. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale to extend. And then step the left foot forward in between the hands. Ground through the back heel, so turn those back toes in at about a 45-degree angle. On an inhale, lift up, warrior 1. Try to square those hips off as best you can by pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. Lunge into that front knee. Reach through that back heel. Then interlace the hands at the low back. Take note of what thumb you put on top. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold to the inside of that front leg. And from here, this one's really hard for me to do on this side. I'm going to try it. I'm going to step back a little bit so I'm away from the wall. Bend into the front knee, lift the back heel, find your drishti out in front of you. Keep the hands interlaced, but lift that left leg up, lean the heart forward, toppling tree. It's okay if you lose your balance, that's a hard one. Then step that left foot back, coming into your high crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back, open arm twist. Then exhale, plant the right hand down, lift the left arm up towards the sky. Coming into an easy twist now. And then from here, ground through that back heel to the outside edge. Either step the left foot about halfway back, lift the hips up, or step the left foot in front of the right, or stack them on top. Side plank. Exhale, plank. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple deep breaths here. Bend the knees, look forward. Either step or lightly hop the feet to the outside of your hands. Heels turn in, toes turn out. Let the hips sink down. Hands come to heart center, Malasana. Definitely can't get into this pose as deep as I did before yet. That's okay. Bring the hands down in front of you, lift the hips up, and parallel the feet. Maybe walk them about hips width distance. Bring peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, find length. Exhale, round the elbows out in either direction and fold over the legs. You can always have a bend in the knees here. Your legs don't need to be straight. Roll the shoulder blades away from the ears. Padagustasana. Inhale, halfway lift, release the toes. Maybe heel toe the feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll do that all on the other side. Whew, hopefully you're feeling warm already. I am. Okay. From here, we're going to ground through the left foot this time. Spread those left toes nice and wide. Lift them up. And then lower them back down. Lift the right leg up. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Remember to flex the toes to protect the knee and ankle joints. Sink the hips down. Bring hands to heart center. Try to lift that heart up. Find your drishti out in front of you. Stand up, bring that right leg with you. Maybe kick it out straight up. Exhale, lean the heart forward. Kick that right foot back behind you. Warrior 3. Hands can either stay at heart center, back behind you, airplane arms, or reach out in front of you. As you exhale, lower the hands down. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. Standing splits. Plant the palms down. Maybe bring a bend to that knee. Come up onto the left tippy toes, and we'll do that hop switch like we did before to get ourselves to our three-legged dog. So hop, hop, switch. And then one more time, so we land with the right leg lifted. Hop, switch. It's getting a little hurty on that side, so little baby hop. It's okay if you have baby hops. All right, from here, bend the right knee, open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles in both directions. And then straighten that back leg, square off the hips, take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross it under, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, extend. 2 more times each way. Inhale at the top. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale to extend. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Ground through the back foot. Spin right, left toes forward. On the inhale, lift up. Warrior 1. Reach through the back heel, lunge through the front knee, square the hips off. Interlace the hands at the low back. Bring opposite thumb on top this time. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold to the inside of that front leg. Humble warrior. And then from here, bring the gaze a little further out in front of you on the floor. I'm going to step this front foot back a little bit so I don't run into the wall. Lift the back heel, and then lift the back leg up. Lean the heart forward, toppling tree. Whoa, it's okay if you fall out. Try not to land on your face or anything. And then from here, step the left foot back, high crescent lunge. As you exhale, reach the right fingertips back, left arm forward, open arm twist. Exhale, plant the left hand down, reach the right arm up. Easy twist. Ground through the back heel. Maybe step that right foot halfway back. Keep lifting the hips. And maybe you step it front of the left. Maybe you stack. Side plank. Exhale, plank. Then take an inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. And bend the knees, look forward, step, or lightly hop the feet to the outside of the hands. Malasana, yogi squat. Hands come to heart center. Press the arms into the hands, or in the legs. The legs back into the arms to lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips, lower the hands. Parallel the feet. Maybe bring them a little closer together. Then from here, lift the right toes up, stick the right hand underneath, as far as you can get it under there. And then do the same with the left hand. Inhale, lift the heart, find a nice long spine. You can bring a bend in the knees if you need. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the head, fold over the legs. Padahastasana. Bring more weight into the toes. Maybe even wiggle the toes around and massage the wrists out a little bit. Roll the shoulder blades away from the ears. And then release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length in the spine. Maybe heel toe the feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Awesome. Whew. I'm hot. All right, let's see how much time we have left. All right. Okay. Moving to the next flow. From here, round through the right toes. Lift them up, spread them. Press left ankle over right thigh. Flex through the left toes. Sink the hips down. Hands come to heart center. You can stay right here. Begin to bring the hands down to the earth. Maybe hook those left toes on that right outer arm. Maybe begin to bend the elbows and bring the weight into the hands. And maybe you stay right here. Or maybe you begin to lift the left foot up, or right foot, sorry. And then maybe you straighten it. Flying pigeon. And once you've gotten that, or even if you didn't, let's reverse our way out. Hands to heart center. Stand up tall, bring the left leg with you. Maybe kick the left foot out. And lean the heart forward, kick the left foot back. Warrior 3. Hands come down. Left leg lifts up a little higher. Standing splits. And then we'll do those hop switches. Come up onto the right toes. Hop switch. Left foot, your right leg up. Then hop switch. Land in your 3-legged dog with the left leg lifted. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. Stay here, or maybe that left foot starts to get really heavy and fall towards the right edge of your mat, flipping you over into your wild thing. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, make your way back. Three-legged dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Maybe do a push-up. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Maybe do another push-up. Inhale, extend it back. And then exhale. Step the left foot through in between the hands. Inhale, rise up. High crescent. Hang on, breath. I haven't had to teach and demonstrate in a while. All right, from here, bring the right hand behind the down the back. Elbow lifts up high. You bring the left hand to the elbow to deepen the stretch. You can stay here, reach the left hand out to the left, thumb facing down, bend the elbow and reach up towards your fingertips. You can also use a towel or a strap here, or just grab onto the back of your shirt. Press the head into the arm. Then bring the arms out in front of you. Cross the left arm over right at the elbow creases. Either give yourself a hug, bring the backs of the hands to touch, or wrap once more so that the palms touch. Eagle arm. Find your drishti. Then lift that right leg up. Cross it over the left. Sink the hips down, eagle pose. Maybe that right foot wraps behind the left calf. And then release everything. Keep the right leg lifted. Exhale, fold, right leg lifts. Standing splits. Step that right foot back. Coming into your lunge. Hands framing the front foot. Plant the right palm. Inhale the left arm up. Then ground through the back heel to the outside edge of the foot. Either modified side planks or side plank. But maybe this time you lift up the top leg. Tree variation. Maybe you step it behind you into your wild thing. Or maybe flip it even more into your full wheel. Exhale. Everyone make your way to three-legged dog with the left leg lifted. You can keep it lifted or lower it and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step the feet to the outside of the hands. Malasana. Yogi squat. Sorry. Well, we'll deepen that left knee there. All right, grab your towel if you have it. We're in our Malasana still. Or at least going back to there. Wipe the sweat off. Wipe it off the arms and the legs, because we're going into crow pose. So, back to our Malasana. Knees wide, hands come out in front of you though. Then we're going to begin to step the feet inward. Bring the knees up and the shoulders as high as you can get them. Look forward and begin to bring the weight into the hands. Maybe you just rock back and forth like that. My left leg is like shaking. And then, or maybe you lift one leg and then the other leg. Crow pose. Playing around with your crow pose for a little bit while I drink some water. And then from your crow pose, maybe you decide you want to hop back and do a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. You ready to do that on the other side? I don't know if I am. No, I got this. All right. Ground through the left toes this time. Spread the toes, maybe lift them up, and then lower them back down. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Flex those right toes, very important. Start to sink down into the hips. Hands come to heart center. You can stay right here, maybe lower the hands down. Hook the left toes around the left arm. Make a little shelf for your right leg. Maybe you just stay here, trying to bring the weight into the hands. Maybe you lift the left toes, and maybe you work towards straightening the left leg. Try to keep the gaze out in front of you. Flying pigeon. And then carefully reverse your way out. Come up to stand, bring the right leg with you. Maybe kick it out. Exhale, lower the heart. Right leg kicks back. Warrior 3. Exhale, lower standing splits. We'll do those hop switches. Hop and switch. We're going to land in our 3-legged dog with our right leg lifted. Then from here, bend the right knee, open up the hip. You can stay right here, or move any blankets out of the way, and flip your dog into your wild thing. Hips lift, heart lifts. Exhale. Carefully make your way back to your 3-legged dog if you're not there already. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Maybe do a push-up. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, cross it under. Maybe do another push-up. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Inhale, lift the heart. Then bend the left elbow. Reach the left hand down the back. Maybe bring the right hand to the left elbow. Maybe bring the right hand out. And then bend it back up. Reaching for those left fingertips. Or a shirt, or a towel, or strap. And then release the arms out in front of you. Cross right arm over left at the elbow creases. Big hug. Backs of hands. Palms. Eagle arms. Find your drishti. Mine is this guy's nipple in front of me. Okay. Step the left knee up. Cross it over the right. Eagle. Maybe hook those left toes behind the right calf. I can't do that yet. Release everything. Keep the left leg lifted. Fold over the right leg. Standing splits. Step the left toes back. Lunge with the hands, framing that front foot. Plant the left hand. Inhale the right arm up. We're almost done with this crazy flow. Step the right foot back, maybe halfway. Ground through the back foot. Maybe right foot steps in front of left. Or maybe the side plank. Maybe the right toes lift. And then maybe they step behind you. Flip, wild thing, or wheel. Everyone make your way to your 3-legged dog. With the right leg lifted. Stay here or lower that right leg. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths in your down dog. Before we do crow pose one more time. Maybe wipe your sweat off here with your towel. Preparing your body so that it doesn't slip in your crow pose. All right, back to down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop, Malasana. Stay here, or maybe practice that crow pose. Gaze comes out in front of you, arm out, the elbows bend. Weight comes into the hands. Knees come up as high up into the armpits as you can get them. Lean forward. Maybe lift one foot, maybe the other. Maybe hold. Maybe shoot the legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you are still at the top of your mat practicing your crow pose, everyone make your way to your child's pose. Can you believe I originally had planned another arm balance after that? We're done with the arm balances for today. I think that's enough for me at least. All right. So, everyone in your child's pose, knees together, wide, big toes touch, hips reach back towards the heels, arms reach out in front of you, forehead to earth. Maybe wrap the hands behind you towards the feet. Rest those shoulders a bit. Can you take a few exhales out through the mouth to sigh out any tension, any leftover tension? And then if you wrap the arms behind you, reach them out long in front of you. Lift the heart up a little bit, lift the head. Take the left hand, throw it underneath the right. Lower back down. And then do a little bit of a twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, switch. Right arm underneath the left. Lower everything down. Inhale, lift back up. Walk the hands in. Come to sit up on the heels for just a moment. Then move the hips off to one side. Kick the legs out long in front of you. If you have a blanket, you can fold it up like I have here and put it somewhere kind of close to the top edge of your mat, or a little further down. We'll say 3/4 of the way down. Yeah. Anyways, lower onto the back. If you're using that blanket, your shoulders will land a couple inches down from the top edge of the blanket. We're making our way into a shoulder stand. So bring the arms down by the sides. Lift the hips up. Let the toes land up overhead into your plow pose. Bring the hands to the low back or upper back. Squeeze the elbows in. Maybe lift one leg. Maybe lift the other leg. Take a couple deep breaths here. Exhale, lower the legs down, back into your plow pose. Take a couple deep breaths here and plow. Exhale. Lower slowly down. Bring the hands down in front of you so that the thighs land on top of the tops of the hands. And then lift up onto the elbows to lift the heart up. Fish pose. Exhale, lower down. Bring the arms out to a T, about shoulder height or cactus shape. If you don't have the space, the legs come to a 90-degree bend. Take an inhale. As you exhale, the legs gently fall over to the left side. Right shoulder stays grounded. Maybe the left hand comes to the right outer thigh. Gaze can be straight up at the sky or over the right shoulder, whatever feels best in your body. Breathe into the belly. Inhale, bring the legs through center. Exhale them over to the right. Left shoulder stays grounded. Right hand maybe comes to the left thigh. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Inhale the leg back up. Bend the knees so that the soles of the feet point up towards the sky. Knees are kind of wide, pointing towards either shoulder. Hands either come to the backs of the thighs, outer calves, outer ankles. Peace fingers around the big toes or hands wrap around the feet. Lower the hips towards the earth or tailbone towards the earth. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Happy baby. Maybe straighten one leg at a time. Maybe straighten both legs. And then hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze everything into a nice little ball. Exhale through the mouth. Release the legs out long in front of you. Arms down by the sides with the palms facing up. Relax everything into the earth. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the back. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck is long. We did it. We made it to our Shavasana. My first class on my own in like 2 months. I feel pretty good, actually. It was a hard one, too. Anywho, let the eyes close. Let the face relax. Relax the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. Relax the belly, the heart, the spine, the hips, the legs, and the feet. And really begin to release any breath control. Allow that breath to return to its natural state. Still letting go of what happened before you came to your mat. And letting go of what might happen after. Be present. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen and lengthen the breath. Bring small movements to the fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. Rock the head from side to side. And reach the arms up overhead, the legs out long in front of you for a nice morning stretch. Then hug the knees into the chest and carefully roll over onto one side. Rest here in this fetal position for a moment. And whenever you're ready, try to keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze. And carefully make your way up into a comfortable cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Once you've arrived to your seat, reclose the eyes if you opened them. Sit up nice and tall, taller than you have all morning. On an inhale, lift the arms up overhead, palms touch at the top. Exhale through the mouth, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Bow the chin towards the heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for carving this time out of the day to do something good for your body, your mind. Thank your body for all that it does for you. And I thank you for joining me. I hope you can take the benefits from today's class into the rest of your day. Bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye space. Namaste. Thank you everyone for coming to my first class off of crutches and on my own for the first time in a while. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be at Crux again soon. I might have to do some schedule changes soon, so keep an eye out for those. Due to my work schedule and hopefully going back to Crux to teach. If not, I'll just be teaching here. But still, you should follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And, if you ever need to make an appointment with a chiropractor in Milwaukee, go there. Yeah. So, join me next week for my Tuesday Yoga for Cyclists class on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thursday, Yin and Yang, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and this class every Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I am planning on doing a chakra series for the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. Let me know if there's anything that you want to work on otherwise, and donate if you can, please. Thank you. Have a good morning. Bye. Well, you gotta wait for me to come here and turn off the live stream. Bye.